All right, so you can cut a card base that whatever you want. You can go with the evergreen that they have. I think it looks absolutely lovely, but I'm special. I also have a lot of card stock that's craft. So I think this would look very good with the craft because acorn with the browns and things like that would look really nice. So I actually took one of my cardstock, cut it down to size with my trimmer, and I got to trim this down a little bit more. So you're gonna need your tape runner, right? I've been using Tombo tape runner forever, but I know Close to My Heart has a good. I think the prices are reasonable because they offer it's so many yards. I think it's like 10 yards. It's really good. So I'm just gonna glue my card front, the evergreen, on the front. Okay, so that's all I'm doing. And then I've decided to use a pattern paper. So this is the pattern paper from this from Evergreen cardstock. So I have. So I'm just going to put this down and then I'm going to just layer that down. Done. Look how pretty that looks so far. And then we have, of course, the semi-doily. So I'm just going to glue that down. Now I put down, as far as materials goes, in this handout that I'm going to load up tonight. And I made a mistake. I was supposed to load that up. I was supposed to put the banners first. It's kind of hard to talk and chew gum at the same time. So this is short. So this is going to go like this. You can decide which side. One side is dark, one side is light. So I'm just going to go like this. It's still a little big, so I'm just going to use my handy dandy scissors, my big ones, and cut it straight as possible. All right, cool. And I'm going to glue these down. You can use a wet adhesive or a dark adhesive. It's fine. I think I need to move this over a little bit more. Obviously, the wet adhesive is a little more forgiving. Now, you can make this with any kind of paper you might have. So if you have glitter paper and you're like, wow, my glitter paper, I bet this will look great with my glitter paper, go for it. As a matter of fact, that looks pretty good. All right, so I have pine cones. That's like the base of it. So I'm going to glue that down. I prefer to glue down use wet glue for this kind of thing. So first you're going to see how make sure you have it the right side up. Okay. All right, so now we're going to think about our evergreens, right? So we've got our dark branches and our light branches. Okay, our light and dark. So we're going to layer those up next. And we've already finished our pine cone. So here we go. We're looking at the curvature first off. And here, I mean, I could just go with my tape runner. I got to be very careful, of course. But I can just layer that right on top. So how pretty that one came out. Okay, and then we have I call these my sprigs. There's the light one, and then they have like another light one. So I said, I'm going to do something different because I'm special. This one's really good to put glue dots, or you could use a little bit of wet adhesives. So here we go. And, you can lay it on top. I consider mistakes happy mistakes. As they say in scrapbooking, there's no such thing as mistakes, just an opportunity to embellish it. So as you can see here, I'm figuring out how I'm going to layer it. I have my pine cone. Get my little sprigs out here, out of the way. And this is how I'm going to put it. So there you go. So I'm actually covering up the back, right? Because I made a mistake here. So it doesn't matter how I layered it. It's going to look great. I mean, ideally the doily should be on the top and then the banners underneath the doily. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just a happy mistake. I'm telling you. It's a happy mistake. Here we go. And I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to stick that one there. And I said I was going to do, let me see. I said I was going to do this like this and then this like this. Right? Is that how I was going to do it? Let me stick this here. Let me stick this here like so. This is going to go like that. And this is going to go like so. All right, here we go. All right, now I can put a little bit more adhesive here. That'll be fine. All right, and then we have this here. So this one will be great to put a foam square. Side of this, and there's like a digital file kit that you can get. It has scrapbooking layouts. It has 2 cards, quite a bit in there. There's lanterns, there's whatnot. Last month I did silver bells, and I thought that was really pretty. And I'm like, ooh, that's going to be my new thing. I am going to be, and then I just put some vanilla cardstock in the middle. So I'm going to turn this way, and then I have to glue this down. Now I bet if you use glitter cardstock or iridescent cardstock, this will look absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to use my handy dandy glue. So I have here the photo, the paper on the right hand side. And I usually do like 3 fingers from the side and then 2 fingers from the bottom. That's actually 1.25 inches from the bottom. Sorry about this. So I'll take my ruler, look at 1.25 inches from the bottom, and then 2 inches from the left. I eyeballed it, but it turns out to be just right. And then that gives me 2 inches across. Let me show you that. 2 inches on each side. So let me grab the tags at 1, 2, and 3. I did glue this ahead of time with just wet glue. So that's going to go on this side, like so. Like so. And then we have the light one in the middle, like so. And then the one in tan, I put on this side, like this. And I can push down just to make sure. We're going to, and these are great like for hidden journals. You can move them a little to the side if you want. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to glue down these 2 parts like this, the center, like this, like in a V shape. Let me move this over a little bit. And I'm just going to tuck it right behind here. So it looks like a V, like I said, a V shape. I usually like tucking in just the bottoms because I don't have a problem with it lifting like this. I think it just adds extra character to it. The only thing I didn't cut out was the journal because I like to print those out. Okay, so right here, what we're going to put in here is a star, and you can decide what color you want it. You're going to need some foam squares or some circle foams or 3D tape. I think I'm just going to peel that out and stick that right here. And I like the green one because it kind of blends in. Now, this is silver bells, but I found that this copper one, this acorn one, looks fabulous in the centers of these stars. So I am going to go ahead and use that right there. Okay, and that is it for that top part. Move this aside until it's needed. Now for the photo arrangements, it's up to you. You can go like this. There's nothing wrong with that. I like moving a little on the outside just to give it a little bit more interest. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that looks great. I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. There we go. All right, so you're figuring, how do I do this? I just go to the edge, the white edge here, and I'm going to put adhesive on this one, going in the opposite direction. Oops. And in the middle just for security. And this one I'm just going to move just a tad, not all the way, move it down just a little bit. I think that's good. And now I have room here for a little bit of journaling. Okay. This I'm going to tuck in right at the bottom here. So I'm just going to go ahead and move this down like so. I'm just going to kind of play and see how it looks first before adhering things down. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. I usually do the bottoms, like I said, just because I like that little curled look. See, I like that little bit curled at the end there. Okay. And then we have the pine cone that we're going to put right here. And we're going to go ahead and put a star, like so. Kind of tuck that right there, like so. So we're going to definitely need some squares. There we go. Move this over here. Okay. So that's going to go here. I'll put this like this because I don't want to cover up the picture. And then we have this little star that I'm going to tuck in right in here, like so. And then of course I'm going to use this to decorate my star. And I do have one more star, and that's this one here. Let me just decorate it real quick while I'm at it. Alright, now I'm going to put some squares here. Ooh, got a whole row on here. Okay. Squeeze down to make sure it's on there. And now I peel the backs. Okay. So this one I am going to place kind of in an angle, semi-angle here. And you can still stick the picture underneath. And like I said, in here you're going to put a journaling. And you can do that in various colors if you want. But I like to leave that last. I put my pictures down, then I put the journaling.